You got up to last night?
Oh, don't ask.
Up at the clinic again?
No, I got something over the counter for that. No, Arlene's Nana is coming to stay, so I was in tidying the flat.
See, after you left last night, Greg had me in and did that staff graph with me.
Oh, mumbo jumbo.
He says I have to display more commitment to the company.
Somebody need to commit him.
So is Arlene's Nana just coming for a wee holiday?
The papa is up in the hospital, and she can't stay on her own, so Arlene asked if we could take her. I couldn't say no. Well, I did. But then I had to say yes.
So what's wrong with Arlene's papa?
He's gone in for another exploratory.
Oh, dear. Poor soul. And so how come she's staying at yours? Could she not have gone to that neighbour that brings her in the soup?
No, she's about a funeral in Tenerife.
That's a shame.
Yeah. She's dead upset, so a few of them have just decided to take a wee apartment and make a holiday of it.
Well, she was lucky you were there for her.
It's the least you can do, isn't it?
How long's she staying?
I've told Arlene if she's not out by Friday, I'm booking her into the travelling.
Those stairs are an awful mess.
I know. Just put your bag down there, Nana. Terry says you've to sleep in my room. How's Papa?
Oh, he's fine. He's desperate for me to take him in a couple of cans of lager, but he's not on.
Did you take him up the pyjamas he wanted?
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, what a palaver. He's reluctant to wear the gowns, you see, in case any of the other gents see his rear end when he's getting up to have a fag. He's touchy about that sort of thing, you know. I'd stayed all stems back to national service. He should have got the George Cross for what he had to endure in the barracks. Right? Are we getting our kettle on?
Right, OK.
Oh, the top of this cooker's thick with grease.
Terry's thinking about getting a cleaner.
Oh, she's a lazy so-and-so.
She doesn't have time.
Oh, she's time to swan about those shops, bag her fancy gear to wear to the pub. She'll never get a husband if she can't keep a house.
Tea or coffee?
Oh, don't take coffee, Arlene. The doctor said it was affecting my sleeping patterns.
All right, when were you up at the doctor's?
Oh, I had him out to the house during the night last week.
So how much did she charge?
Well, normally it's £6 for the tarot cards, and then you have the option of having a palm read as well. But seeing as I've just had my warts frozen, I just went for the cards.
So what did she say?
She said I have to channel my creative energies. I said, well, I'm about to stencil my front room. She said, well, that's a start.
So did she say anything about personal life?
She said to me, Marissa, I can see you with a man that's slightly older and you'll have 5 children.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
2 sets of twins and 1 from a split condom.
All right. So what about the job?
She said I wasn't filling my potential at work and that I have to be more career-minded.
Well, I don't know how you're going to manage that with 5 kids and a sugar daddy.
Right. Where's Moira?
Well, she had to nip out. Our mother's hearing aid was whistling and the dogs were going mad round the estate because of it.
Right. Everyone, a couple of minutes of your valuable time while I give you a quick update. Right. Couple of things. Firstly, anyone that's not been in to see me yet about filling out their staff graph, they need to come in and do it before the end of the week. Head office want all that paperwork by Monday.
Greg, I've got a lot on this week.
What, a lot of makeup?
Terry, no exceptions. It'll only take 20 minutes. You're going to be that busy. Now, the other thing I've got to tell you is a couple of days ago, there was a fire in our Exeter branch and the whole building was completely destroyed.
Love of Christ.
My God, can you imagine anything worse?
Yeah, no, there's a complication. They're having trouble with the insurers because apparently they didn't have a designated fire warden.
Well, I mean, boo-hoo and all that, Greg, but what's it got to do with us?
Well, since Kylie Marie retired last year, we haven't actually had anyone officially down to do that. So I need a new fire warden. Any takers?
Is it more money?
No.
Forget it.
Well, that's not exactly the attitude, is it, Terry?
Greg, I'd actually be quite interested. I recently tackled a fire in the bin area of my flats.
Oh, yeah? What did you do? Put it out with all the piss you talk?
OK, Marissa. Well, there's a guy coming out from the fire prevention unit tomorrow.
Stop it, I'll get a
I'll get
bruise.
him to come in and
See,
run
I'll
you
do
through
I'm
the
not doing it. I don't
relevant
suit
procedures
luminous
that you'll
yellow.
be required to be familiar with.
Go for it.
Barry, is there something you want to say?
Well, is there a uniform?
Is that your thing, is it, Barry? Uniforms, hoses, gas masks.
I can't wear a gas mask, Greg. I get claustrophobic.
Nobody's asking you to wear a gas mask, Marissa. There is no uniform, Barry. There's a yellow bib and an armband, but you only have to wear them during a drill. So are you interested in volunteering?
Yes, he is.
Let him speak for himself.
Barry.
Well, okay.
Right, good. Okay, well, we definitely need the one person, so when the guy comes out, I'll get him to have a chat to the pair of you and we can take it from there. All right? Thank you.
See? It's good. Being a bit more assertive.
Hiya.
Hiya. Hi, Nana Hunter. How are you?
Hi, Terry. Oh, no bad. Struggling on.
How's George?
Oh, he's all right. I phoned earlier, the nurse said, that had a set two over a bedpan, but he was a wee bit happier now.
All right. Because he knows you're going up to see him?
Oh, I think it's more to do with the morphine.
Oh, shit. I know what it was I meant to do. I meant to stop at the garage and get a carton of juice for you to take up to him.
It's all right, there's a shop at the hospital.
Oh, well, I'll just give you the money and you can get it then.
You're not coming up to visit?
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I said to Barry I'd meet him later.
Oh, is this the latest fancy man?
No, Barry's gay.
Oh, dear, I don't think I like that.
But Nana, Frankie that does your perms is a bender.
Is he? Oh, I won't be going back there then. Oh, that's a shock, that is. I thought when he talked about Leslie, that was his wife.
All poofs are hairdressers.
No, they are not. A lot of them are air stewards as well. Now, listen, would you be able to get a taxi up to the hostel? Because I wasn't really planning on driving.
Oh, you've a good time to yourself, haven't you, with all your nights out? I bet your papa was wishing he was well enough to be out gallivanting.
Nana made chops for dinner.
All right, that sounds nice.
Aye, they were lovely. I threw the leftovers out the back window for that wee puppy that kicks about next the bins.
It's a fox.
Fairman. Speaking of which, I'm surprised your kitchen isn't infested, judging by the state of your work surfaces.
Yeah, I know. Just don't seem to get a minute.
Oh, you're busy, aren't you? With your work and your men and your pubs.
Right. Why don't I just get this taxi ordered for you?
Well, make sure it's a hackney. There's not enough room in the back seat of those private cars.
Have your mouth. And she is a moaning-faced old cow.
Old people sometimes can be a bit awkward.
She's beyond awkward, Barry. She's a cheeky bitch, criticising the cleanliness of my kitchen.
But you gutted it after your food poisoning.
I know. I'm telling you. See if Papa's now out by Friday, I'm getting that nurse's costume out of the cupboard and going up to discharge him myself.
I'm nervous about this fire warden thing.
Listen, this is a good opportunity for you. It's exactly what Greg was trying to say to you in your staff craft meeting. Taking on responsibility shows you are a good team player. That's what they like.
So why, you not going for it?
Are you joking? Extra work for no money? Forget it.
And what do you think this safety officer will say to us tomorrow?
Oh, it'll be fine. It's all common sense stuff. When Kylie Marie did it, she just got Towering Inferno out the video shop and studied that.
Marissa was saying her uncle used to work in the fire station.
Aye, he was the chef. And anyway, Marissa's too much of a panicker to be dealing with emergencies.
Yeah, but she fought off that wasp in the tea room, remember?
Can I get 2 more breezers, please?
What kind?
Watermelon.
I've only got pineapple or cranberry left.
All right. What do you want?
Cranberry's good for cystitis.
I'll have a pineapple, please. Where's my electric toothbrush?
Oh, Nana used it to clean the Breville.
What?
She made me sausage toasties. Oh. Could you take a hot water bottle through to her?
And do what? Slap her moaning chops with it?
I was going to do it, but then I get cuddled in. This is a right treat for me, getting into a double bed.
Well, just don't be getting too comfy. As soon as Nana's away, you're going back through to your own room. How'd you get on up at the hospital?
There was a bit of trouble.
Oh, don't tell me Papa's in the piss again.
No. Nana had a coffee out the machine and slapped the student nurse.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I had to ring the emergency buzzer.
So is he getting out on Friday?
I think so. The operation's tomorrow. He's all shaved ready for it.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Nana's not got her water bottle.
Sod it. Tell her it's burst.
Sorry.
Get over.
Sorry.
Oi! Here! Hey! What are you doing?
I'm just getting this all done. And then I'm going in to tackle the bathroom. I was going to have a bath, but I'm afraid I come out of it dirtier than I went in.
It's 7:15.
Is it? Oh, I need to get the grill on for that bacon. Some lovely smoke back in that pensioner's parcel that Arlene got me.
Just don't be bothering with bacon just now.
Just a sausage, then. There were a couple of links in it, too.
No! The place stinks of meat. Just go back to your bed and we'll wake you up when we get up.
Oh, no, no.
Go to bed, Nana.
Not after I've had that coffee. I'll maybe get 40 winks on the sofa later, but not now.
Nana Hunter, you will not be getting 40 winks on my good leather sofa.
Morning, Nana. Are we getting bacon rolls?
Now, there are three main reasons why fires occur in the workplace. Can either of you tell me what they are?
Folk fiddling with lighters.
I wouldn't encourage that, but it's not what I was looking for. Think more generally. Three overall reasons?
Sparklers.
No.
People putting cigarettes down the loo?
Rarely. In fact, never in my experience.
But if there was toilet paper and a lit fag went down on top of it, would that not go on fire?
No. The three main causes of fires at work are, 1, they are started deliberately.
My God.
Arson.
2, people not being alert to hazards.
Arson, that's arson, isn't it?
And 3, people being careless of hazards. Now, I'm going to run through some of the basics to assess how much you know about the hazards in your workplace. Is there a flip chart I can use?
There's one along at the end of the corridor, jamming the back door shut.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Where is everyone?
Kelly's in with Greg doing a staff graft plan. Barry and Marissa are in with the fire safety officer. Everyone else is out making sales.
Oh, well, thank God for a bit of peace and quiet.
Oh, don't tell me you've been out again all night.
I was in bed for 11.
What time do you get home?
Moira, I am looking after an elderly friend of the family at the minute.
Oh, don't start me on that. Honestly, my mother is going from bad to worse.
All right.
And I'm worn thin. I don't get a minute to myself.
But the home help?
That didn't work out. Had to let him go. Bath time was becoming a bit too much of a treat for her.
Let me present to you a scenario that will test your instincts for dealing with a fire in the workplace. A fire has broken out. As an alert fire warden, you have spotted it, and it's your job to let your colleagues know. How do you go about this?
Shout at them.
No.
Put a general email round.
No. The first thing you should always do is to activate the fire alarm.
Can I just ask you, do you just smash it with your fist?
Smash what?
The wee glass thing that says break in an emergency. What do you use to break it?
Well, ideally you wouldn't use your hand. You would try to find an appropriate object.
Like a hole punch or a brolly or something.
Not my good Burberry one. That was a present.
Now, the continual unbroken bell is sounding. What's your next move?
Run for your life.
You're not meant to run, Barry.
Leaving the building should indeed be done in an orderly fashion, but what have you forgotten to do?
Switch my computer off.
No! Never, ever turn back to collect anything or switch anything off. You've overlooked one very important step. It is your responsibility to ensure that the relevant emergency service has been contacted. That being the fire brigade.
But could you not technically call them from your mobile on the way out to the car park?
I don't get a signal there.
One way or another, they have to be contacted with the correct address and directions if necessary. So, you've set off the alarm. You've called out the fire brigade. What's your next move?
A mass evacuation.
No. Oh, a common mistake. A common mistake.
Barry.
If you can see where the fire is and it is safe to do so, you should attack it with an appropriate extinguisher.
For heaven's sake.
Which brings me neatly to a very important point. Some extinguishing devices are different in colour. Why do you think that might be?
So that you can get them to match your walls and your carpets and what have you.
You get quite a lot in a pensioners parcel, don't you?
Yes, we do, yes. Mind you, there wasn't as much in that one as there is in my usual one that I get. Ronald slips me a bit of pop's eye. Oh, your papa likes that grilled with a sprout.
Oh, sprouts make Papa windy.
That's right. Yes, they do. Awful, awful. Oh. Not as bad as cabbage. Oh, it makes a terrible mess with that. Don't chop on the working surface with your board.
In the bathroom, hiding the damp, behind the taps.
Well, what do you use for chopping?
We don't really have veg.
For goodness sake, what never?
Oh, no, well, I get a pickle down my fist up on the way back from the baths.
Oh, she's a right slovenly creature, that Teresa McIntyre. I had no idea the way you were living. You need your fresh fruit and your veg for your bones and your eyes and your teeth. I'll be having words with her. You leave this to me. Right, where's your kitchen roll till I soak up a bit of this fat?
Oh, send the loo, we ran out of toilet roll.
I thought you were doing your fire training.
I've finished.
All right. Well, if you're looking for something to chuck a bucket of water over, you could try Kelly's head.
I didn't get it.
What?
I didn't get it. The guy said Marissa was to do it and I should just go back to my work. I'm absolutely fizzing. I can't believe it.
Why did he say he'd given it to her?
I failed the test on the fire extinguishers. He said if I was to put out a fire on an electrical heater with a red one, the place would go up like a cheap 90. He suspects I might be colourblind.
Oh, that's a load of nonsense. Look, what colour's this top?
Blue-green. Pale blue-green. Turquoise.
Moira, that wee heater from under your desk will need to come out. It's a hazard.
What?
It's a risk. That, sitting next to any woodwork's a hazard. One of the 3 main causes of fire in the workplace is people not assessing hazards properly.
Well, how am I supposed to heat my feet?
You could try a thicker soap.
Here. What's the step ladders doing in the middle of the tea room?
Don't move them. I'm going in to put the batteries back into the smoke alarm.
And what happens if it's raining outside and I want to smoke?
This whole office is strictly non-smoking now.
Lady, if you think for a minute that I'm going to stand outside that back door in the pouring rain every time I want a cigarette, I think you need to put the batteries back in your head.
It's an obstruction. That is an evacuation route.
Terry, I think you should respect Marissa's authority in this situation.
Authority? Well, she sticks on a day-glow bib and she thinks she can tell me what to do.
Your safety is her responsibility.
Oh, well, listen, I'm in danger.
No, you're not.
I am. In danger of losing my temper and smacking you across the mouth. Oh, hi, Nana.
Terry,
Where's Arlene?
she's in the bathroom.
She's doing in there.
Sit down, Terry.
Why?
There's something I've got to tell you.
Is that serious?
It is serious.
Oh, I know what's happening here. There's bad news, isn't there?
Yes, that's right, it is.
Nana Hunter. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you.
I had no idea this was in the cards.
It came as a shock to me, too, let me tell you.
I understand. How's Arlene? Should I go through and see her?
Just leave her. She's fine. She's painting her toenails.
Everyone has their own way of coping, don't they? Given the situation, let me tell you, you can stay here as long as you like.
Stay here? I will not be staying here. Let me tell you, Terry, as soon as we pick Papa up, we'll be going straight back to our own house.
What? Is he not dead?
No, he is not dead. I've got you through here to tell you straight about the state of this house. In fact, it's not a house, it's a sty. In fact, a pig wouldn't live in it. And as for that kitchen, it's a cesspit. You're lucky you haven't got Greenpeace at your door with what came back up the sink when I drained the veg. Veg which I had to buy, I might add. Not that there was any chance of finding any in amongst all that muck you keep in your freezer.
That is not muck. That is good stuff I had delivered from Tesco online.
Rubbish. Arlene's papa was fed better in the army.
Do you know something? I'm not sitting here taking a shite in my own house.
Oh, your language is appalling as well. There's men digging holes in the road that speak better than you.
Was that right? Well, will I just go out and see if they can dig a nice deep one for you, will I?
This is just the kind of reaction I expected.
No. I'm sorry, Nana. I'll change my ways. As soon as I get up tomorrow, I'll start doing some work round the house.
Oh, aye. What's that?
Packing your bags.
Well, look on the bright side. She'll be away by tomorrow.
She's lucky I didn't throw her out there and then...
They can be quite a handful when they get to that age. Look at Moira. She was saying that her mother got involved in another punch-up up at the chemist's.
I'm telling you, Barry, this is the last time I am ever having house guests.
Well, you get no thanks for it, Terry.
Look at the time I met those Belgian guys in Gran Canaria. I said to them, if you're ever in Glasgow, give us a shout. 2 days after I got back, they were there at the door with their rucksacks looking for a bed for the night.
Did you not say you quite fancied one of them?
Aye, one of them.
Well, that's me getting an eye test booked to see if I'm colourblind.
All right. When's that for?
I'm not sure. I wrote it in a yellow post-it, but it got mixed in with all my receipts and now I can't find it.
Put some butter in the pan. Gives the sausages a really nice shine to them.
Are you not wanting sausages?
No.
She's just uptight cause of Papa.
I will. I'm uptight because of that.
Thank you.
Here, Terry. I'm needing you to do me a favour before I go today.
All right. What's that?
Well, the taxi's booked to go up to collect him. He'll still have the catheter in, but Arlene will help with that. So what I wondered if you could do was to nip up to the house for me and switch on the heating so that it's nice and warm for us getting home. You know what it's like if he walks into a cold house, especially after what he's been used to up at that hospital. That warden is boiling.
Oh, I know. That's fine, Nana. If you just leave me the keys, I'll do it.
Now, just be careful you don't switch off the pilot light.
Nana. I said I'd do it.
That's good of you. That's good of you. Now, just leave the keys under the mat when you come out. I'll know where they are. Now, I have a casserole here in a Tupperware dish, which you can take with you into your work and have that for your lunch, because you've had no breakfast.
Right. That's great. Thanks very much, Nana. That's lovely.
Some of these are a joke. What do you feel you bring to your work? Answer, my sweeteners and a sandwich if I've got time in the morning. It's nuts.
Well, if that's you done, everybody, I'll pop them in a jiffy and get them up off to head office.
I've just got Terry to do. She's been avoiding me all morning.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Barry.
I'm just nipping out to the sandwich shop. Do you want anything?
No, you're all right. No. Got this casserole here that Arlene's Nana gave me, so I'll give that a wee try.
Did she say anything else to you?
No. She's away today, thank Christ. I'm supposed to go up to the house and put the heating on so old Papa's colostomy bag doesn't freeze over, but I don't really have time.
Terry!
I'll just nip out. I'll see you when I get back.
Right, okay.
Terry, staff graph now.
Greg, I'm about to my lunch.
I don't care, now. All right, so there's 4 sections. We talk them through, and then there's some sections for you to answer yourself. And then, once it's all filled in, we both sign it to say that we agree with the stuff.
Right, now, who gets to see this? Does this go in my records?
Well, yeah, I mean, it goes on the files, but it's nothing major. Don't worry, Terry, MI5 aren't really interested in what's going on in the tanning industry. Right, let's get on with it. Job satisfaction. What do you feel you get out of working for Tenissimo?
Apart from my wage.
Yeah. How do you feel when you go home after a day's work?
Shattered. Pissed off. But half an hour on the couch and I'm up and ready to go for a drink.
Right, I'll just put down something. Right, next. Do you feel valued?
Right. Well, from my point of view, Greg, Are you writing this down?
Uh-huh.
From my point of view, yes, I feel very valued. Yep.
Oh, what the hell now?
Wasn't me.
Are you sure? Marissa, do we have to do this now?
The alarm is sounding. Everyone into the car park, please. Move along. Walk, don't run. Don't stop to collect anything. Come on, Terry.
Right, come on, Jets. It's not a drill.
I am timing this evacuation for the records. You do not know it's only a drill.
What's going on?
The wee tin pot Hitler's decided to have a fire drill.
Well, thank God I wasn't here when the bell went off. I've just had my ears syringed.
Oh, hello there. It's just a drill. I've done my checks. Everyone's out.
That doesn't look like a drill.
If she said she'd leave them under the mat, then they should be there.
No, they're not. I should have known. Arlene, put your puffer jacket over Papa. He's frozen.
Is Irene next door not got a set?
She's in Tenerife.
Hurry up.
Oh, hold your horses. It's just out the hospital. Oh, I could wring her neck.
Were you smoking the loose again, Terry?
No, I was not.
Hey, I thought you said this was just a drill.
It was. I checked everything.
Do you think the casserole will be ruined?
Here, you, Terry.
Oh, here we go.
What's going on with these keys?
What do you mean?
You were supposed to leave them under the mat.
I'm a bit busy, I haven't had time.
I need to get Papa up the road. He's shivering.
Right, wait and I'll get them. I'm in my bag. Where's my bag?
Did you leave it in the office?
I left it in the kitchen.
Whereabouts?
Top of the microwave.
Terry, are you want some of this casserole?
Oh, I suppose so.
George, are you wanting some sprouts with yours?
No.